Civil, Geo, Structural Health Monitoring and Non-Destructive Evaluation, Aerospace. Long ago, the 4 SE sequences lived in harmony, but then everything changed when capitalism attacked. Only the ASCE codes could uphold the integrity of our engineers, but when the world needed them the most, they vanished. 100 years have passed, and now we need to learn about the sequences again to restore the codes and save the world. Let's start with the basics. What do we need as civilians? Food, water, and shelter. That's what the civil structures sequence focuses on. It's not just about designing, constructing, and retrofitting buildings. There's also non-structural components, such as working on communication and public transportation networks, roads, risk analysis, and forensics. This impacts our day-to-day lives. Civil engineers help design better living standards for countless people, but also have a huge responsibility for safety. We don't want a disaster to happen again, like the Hyatt Regency Hotel walkway collapse in 1981, which killed 114 people and injured over 200. This was traced to a flawed design change in the hanger rod connections, which doubled the load on the upper walkway and led to the whole thing falling down. So we need to come back to Earth and learn more about the geotechnical sequence, which focuses on the interaction between humanity and the soil, applied to foundations, retaining walls, slopes, and landfills. This is important for making sure buildings don't collapse and can withstand earthquakes, making sure water doesn't seep through dams, and that the Leaning Tower of Pisa doesn't lean any further. Geotechnical engineers face unique challenges because you can't see what's underground. And it's not just dirt. Since soil is made of solid particles, water, and air, it can be difficult to accurately model and can behave in weird ways like liquefaction. But also, if there's a fire, you need to make sure your structure is still okay. Wouldn't it be great to have a system that could tell you all about it? That's what structural health monitoring is all about. Using sensors to measure changes, detecting large enough changes that could be damage, and diagnosing where exactly the damage is, why it occurred, and how to fix it. Non-destructive evaluation is more experimental, using excitation to purposely load structures in a testing environment, then using sensing and detection to gather data. This data can then be used to optimize structures for lifecycle performance. This interdisciplinary area opens up so many career possibilities, such as in civil design and retrofit firms, consulting, government laboratories, and even aerospace companies. The aerospace sequence focuses on the design, analysis, and maintenance of aerospace vehicles, but it also has many other applications in marine vehicles, sports equipment, and space missions, because in these areas, there's a lot of work with composite materials that have low weight, low volume, high stiffness, and high strength. Why is this important? Well, you don't want planes to fall out of the sky or break like this. A key concept in aerospace are the 4 forces acting on an aircraft. Thrust, which propels the aircraft in motion. Lift, the upward force generated by the flow of air over the wings. Gravity, which is almost always there. And drag, air resistance. To describe motions and rotations in 3D space, we use roll, rotation about the x-axis, pitch, rotation about the y-axis, and yaw, which is rotation about the z-axis. So which focus sequence do you think can help us restore balance? So I really like the idea of designing lasting civil structures that have a high impact on civilian life, and I also really like doing hands-on work and going into the fields, not just working out of an office. And being interested in both art and STEM, I really like aesthetics. And so designing civil structures is it's highly visible, and so aesthetics are very important. Although all the focus sequences are very cool, and I think I would love to take them all life. With these 4 focus sequences and the ASCE codes restored, let's go save the world and build a better future.